All right, says we're live.
Says we're working.
Let me just double check over on YouTube real quick. We're trying something new.
Oh, you guys, it was kind of cray-cray.
It was a literal shit show trying to get this to go live.
I mean, it wasn't a literal shit show. I mean, there was no shit everywhere, but
There was no shit.
it was.
Okay, it says we're live on YouTube.
So if you guys can hear us and see us on YouTube, maybe leave us a comment. Are you able to?
No, I think because I had to create that second link, remember, because the first one wasn't working.
Oh, sure.
So give me 1 second, and I am going to
place the link where people
grab
can see
that
it.
link and send it out to people who signed up. Email attendees. Okay.
Bless you. Bless you.
I don't know what is going on.
Clearing energy.
Clearing energy. Okay, let me BCC people so they're not. Control all. Souls. Okay. Hopefully this works. All right, y'all. Email sent out, updated link. Whew. All right. How we feeling today?
Well, now that we got that figured out.
Now that we have that squared away.
I feel like the energy is kind of spicy too. I don't know if you're feeling that, but like, I don't know. There's spicy energy. Moon is in Pisces too. So I think there's a fair amount of like delusion that's happening.
We love a little bit of delusion that's happening.
Do we? We love a little bit of delusion. Okay, so who are we starting with, or what are we starting with?
So, all right, I am sending you the updated screenshot. Unless you had any finals that came in, we'll just add them to the end, okay?
Yep, I had one person.
If it was the initials JW, I added them to the list.
Okay, perfect.
So this is what I'm going off. So we're going to start in alphabetical order with AP.
Oh, but it looks like JW is already on this list.
That's what I just said.
Oh, but I thought you said you added it to the end.
No, I said unless it's that person, I already added it to the list.
Oh,
if
gotcha.
it's somebody other than, then just add them to the end.
Gotcha. It's that person. So we're good.
Okay. So this is us trying a new system to figure out what works, because when we got like 20 signups the last time or whatever, it was like, oh, okay, this could be a little bit more organized. And you know me, I'm about efficiency, and I like to have everything kind of like lined up, and this way I get to just email everybody all at once. So updates are a lot easier. This is our first time. We were trying to go live directly on YouTube, and that just didn't work out. So now we're trying this with StreamYard. So hopefully this works out well. looks like we got 2 people that just jumped on the live. So
Yay!
welcome in.
Hey.
We have not started pulling yet, but we are at just the very beginning. Just already talking about the energy that's been coming through because we had the new moon that just was on the 9th. And that's the time of darkness and figuring out. We got the lunar new year.
Year of the Dragon.
Year of the Dragon. So
I
let's
have
see.
something in my eye. So I don't know if that's for the first person that we're going to be reading for, like not being able to see clearly, or there's a distraction of some sort.
Yeah. Should we do a quick little breathing and like a quick little Reiki before we start? Because I kind of feel like I need to breathe and like reset because we had like 25 minutes of technical difficulties.
Sure.
Okay. And I have my little notes too so that I can keep an eye on the time.
Okay.
All right. So timestamp. We're going to do a quick little breathing and Reiki. So just get situated, get comfortable. Everybody, just take a deep breath in. And a good cleansing breath out. And in. And out. And on this next breath in, I just want you to picture this liquid shimmering gold that just feels like warmth and unconditional love, peace, and contentment. And it feels like a hug from somebody that you need it from. Take a deep breath in and feel wrapped and warm, soothed. And exhale. On that breath out, any tension, anything we need to let go of, we just release that back out. Just keep breathing. And we just send this Reiki energy in through the top of your head, and we move it all the way down through your body line, through your energetic centers, through every cell in your being, that everything would be running optimized, cleansed, aligned. Take a deep breath in, out. And we keep moving that energy through. We get grounded into this realm, into this reality, that we may push things through from the earth side to the spirit side and back and forth as needed. Information that comes through is accurate and true. And our intuition is sharpening, getting stronger every day. And self-doubt exits, imposter syndrome is gone. We find contentment in who we are. Take a deep breath in. And out. All right. Unless there was anything you wanted to add, Shannon.
No, that was perfect.
Okay. All right. So we are starting at 9:25. So this will be for AP. AP is our first one.
Oh, AP, you're going through.
There is a becoming the best version of myself daily. I am manifesting the life that I deserve. There's a lot of change happening.
Yeah,
A lot of
absolutely.
change.
but it's alchemy, right? So,
Yep, I am in alignment.
so AP, you are the magician right now. So this is a card of manifestation, right? It's the beginning of the tarot, right? After the Fool. So you are mixing all these energies together to create the life that you deserve. You're also healing from something significant. So I just see you walking through waist deep mud, or you had been walking through waist deep mud thinking like you weren't ever going to get past this. So you're healing from something really significant, and you're working really, really hard at that. So 8 of Pentacles, this is you just like nose to the grindstone, working really hard to establish yourself in a solid foundation, working at your craft and using your energy to create what it is that you want to create. And you're going to be celebrating this, right? So this is a card of celebration, 3 of Cups. This is also sisterhood and not necessarily working together, but it's like the celebration of sisterhood. This is community and support.
7-star sisters.
Well,
Birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression.
they're also, these women are looking at the 7 sisters too, the Pleiades in
Oh,
this card.
shit.
Yep.
That's cool. So
Mhm.
exactly almost the same card we just pulled.
Yep.
I also got the golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. I think there's a way I can. Okay, you keep going. I think there's a way I can put like at the bottom whose reading we're on.
Okay. So I'm not sure what you're contemplating, AP, but I got the card hard pass. This almost feels like you're second guessing yourself in a decision that you've made, or someone's coming back around. And perhaps that's part of this like healing from the broken heart thing. You're meant to just see it for what it is and move beyond that. And this is about you making this decision to make a move, right? Like you have to keep moving forward in order to get to where you want to be. No more repeating these cycles or these lessons. I keep hearing like, how did I find myself in this situation again? Right? Like, why is this happening again? So this is about moving beyond that lesson. Boy, I have no idea what this is about.
The golden children, inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. So right now we're on AP's reading. There's a group dynamic that keeps coming out through these cards too, though. Like not being alone in this and not doing this alone. A togetherness. I got the great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Hold on. I'm not used to actually being able to read right side.
The mirroring, right?
I kind of like this little streaming app.
I also, sorry, my lighting is not letting me allow you to read the words. So fall in love with life. You draw in your soul family when you do. This is really about you coming back to you and making sure you're taking stock of all the things that have been working well and letting go of focus on the things that didn't go well. So you need to reset your mindset. And then I also got, this is the heart stirs. This is romantic AF. I'm going to change my lighting. So I'm not sure. Oh God, this drives me crazy that I can't see the words, but there you go.
Oh.
So, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Whatever you're stepping into, AP, it should have your heart feeling light and optimistic and hopeful. It may not necessarily be a romantic situation, but it can feel like the hope of something that stirs you passionately. So that can relate to a lot of areas of your life. But the big thing is you're moving out of something into something new.
I pulled all cups for her or this person. Sorry.
A lot of emotion.
King of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Cups upright.
Oh, interesting.
So if these are people, right? This is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But also, why is he in reverse and being poured out? Is that the balance between head and heart is not there? Like there's too much emotion, too much of one thing, right? Or is she being, or is, apathetic? I got 4 cups at the bottom of the deck.
There could be some emotional manipulation there or some unavailability. Also could be
Like somebody's closed off.
or just basic misalignment, right? So disharmony happening, disorganization, that you're just not seeing eye to eye, a lack of teamwork. So someone is showing up and someone else is not.
hmm Like the queen is showing up and the king is like upside down and he's like, meh, I'm not in it.
I always think of
Communicate.
the king of cups in reverse is like
The elephant in the room. So you gotta bring up, there needs to be something in communication that needs to get brought up.
Yeah, you guys are avoiding conflict, right? You're not addressing the things that need to be addressed. But it's also about respecting differences.
So I got the communicate card. Is the passion gone? Is there lack of? Is it, if it's a relationship or if it's a work thing, is like, are we bored? What's going on?
Are we bored?
Are we bored?
Afraid to admit something to ourselves or to another person?
Yep. Time to make a decision.
Yeah, that's the whole
What's your true north?
Make the move, make that move, make a move. Remember, you're the alchemist here, right? So you get to create your way forward. So what is it that you want to do? And how is this situation not aligning with what you have envisioned for yourself? And I feel like, too, the hurt that you've moved through in the past is really coloring your way forward. So it's making you very tentative, understandably. Oh, I keep getting references to a third party too.
Yeah, breaking through karmic debt or processing karmic debts. So going through all this hard shit, going through all the having to go through the year's worth of shit in the basement, in the garage, and surging, right?
Yeah, I got the Divine Feminine card. So this is you stepping into that energy after so long of holding yourself back or being held back. I do keep getting a reference for a third party. So like there's a third party energy or something like in the mix that's creating disharmony or has created that hurt in the past. I also got you're at a crossroads. So like Meo had said, like you have to make a move. We had said you have to make a move and you have to make a decision. But
step it up.
Holy shit, though. This came out. So whatever the soulmate energy is that you're entertaining or whatever's coming in, or it's just the energy of a situation that's calling you, drawing you in, doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it's something you're supposed to be experiencing for a major lesson. But maybe that's what's romantic as fuck.
Something that's going to bring that passion back. Because we got the passion card.
Well, and drawing out that divine feminine energy for sure.
You already know. Bottom of the deck, does it light you up?
I love that.
All right. Anything else for AP?
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to get a Universe Has Your Back card for her. Ooh, I got 2 of them that popped out. Joy is the ultimate creator. Okay. So that's you being in your alchemical magic. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So this is you coming back to you. Just always come back to you and what you need and want and knowing what you're worthy of. And that's how you get others in your life to show up for you the same way. Okay. That's all I got.
Okay. All right, so next we have Let's see, 1955. We have IW.
IW.
I'll add all this in the description, but I'm going to put it in the comments in case people are jumping on and just want to see who we're on right now.
Mhm.
All right, so we are currently on IW.
I just had someone come through that we need to add to the bottom of the list too. I sent you a text.
Oh, did you write that down so I don't forget, or do you want me to
I
write
have
that
it.
down?
I have it on my phone.
Thought you meant like somebody coming through, like for IW's reading. All right.
Okay.
Oh, we got 4 that fell out.
2 of Swords. 2. Boy, in IW, you spend some time in your head, or a lot of time in your head. Like I just keep getting looking all these directions and not knowing what information to take in, what not to take in, what direction to go. Like how I just had a whole bunch of cards fly out. Oh, you need some rest. There's rest. You need rest. So
I'm going to try this real quick.
okay. Oh, perfect. Awesome. IW, it's your reading. Okay.
Okay. That's cool. Well, I mean, it's really big, but whatever.
It's huge.
Dream big. Okay, I am calm and collected. I am a beautiful soul. I am loved. I am living poetry.
Oh, those are lovely. Okay, so I got the 6 of Wands. This is about victory, celebrating your success. It's about leadership and accomplishments. This is you standing up and being heard, and people recognizing you for what you have to say or what you represent. This is beautiful. This is you inspiring other people in your life and having the recognition for it. So that's lovely energy. I feel like you are getting bogged down in the responsibility that comes with that, or the perceived responsibility that comes with that. You have the Page of Wands in reverse, which is limiting beliefs about yourself. I feel like you struggle with imposter syndrome and not knowing how much you have to offer, and you're almost analysis paralysis. Like I see you in your head a lot. Like, what do I do? What's the next right thing? What do I put out there? What do I say? What do I create? And it's causing, you're very eager, but it's causing you to not know how to start, or not, you're being very tentative about what you put out there. And
I keep hearing like, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, like who's holding you back? Be really honest with yourself. It's probably yourself, right? We are our own worst enemy that way. I got the Sun card in reverse too, which is this like, this can be worry. It can be negative mindset. It can be, you know, a need to tune out those negative thoughts or just rein it in, how you might be thinking about what could go wrong as opposed to like focusing on all the things that are going right. So this is self-doubt and it's lack of confidence. And you need that confidence to stand up on that stage, right? You also need to give yourself a frickin' break, right? You need rest. You need to ground yourself. You need to slow down and be calm and collected so you can actually see clearly about how to move forward.
I got earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So this is you learn to use your gifts. This came through again, that rare gifts, incorporating that into your human life. Sorry, I'm still not used to the cameras on me.
I know, it's weird.
And then again, I got your life as a canvas. So you got beautiful soul and living poetry. And so this is where you get to to add in whether you're, paint by numbers of your life and it's calculated, or if you want to be messy and get a whole bunch of paint splatter across everywhere. Like, you get to choose from here what you want to do. And the thing with that I feel is coming through is like, it's not a blank slate, it's not a blank canvas. There's still experience that you're building upon. There's still it's not from scratch.
Yeah. I also pulled the card, does it light you up? And if it doesn't, you need to focus on that, because if it doesn't, this isn't it, right? I feel like you're spending a lot of time thinking about all the things that are really practical and trying to create from a space of like consumption. Who would want this, or what does it get me practically, versus like what's your actual art? And when I say art, it's like your craft, it's your word, it's your creation, whatever. So I feel like you're holding yourself back that way because the ideas that you have or who you want to be in this world, you're like, but is that what people want to consume? When really they just want you to show up as you so you can do your soul's work. You also need to practice a lot of self-love and nurture that inner child.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. What else? Oh my gosh. So the respite card came up again. Girl, take a nap. Take a nap or take a walk in nature. That's rest. I mean, it's the epitome of rest and relaxation. It's meditation. You need to calm your mind and come to that calm inner space so you can get the clarity that you need. It is. I wonder if this person is an air sign, because I keep getting references to the mind, and I just got the Queen of Swords.
Leo.
I wonder if there's air placements there.
Possibly.
So
I'll have to check their chart.
Yep. So Queen of Swords, she cuts through bullshit. Okay. She's very independent. She's been through a lot. She has clear boundaries. She's very direct in her communication. Very perceptive. So that's the energy you get to embody. So the Queen of Confidence. That's who you need to be, the Queen of Confidence. The Queen of Sword is very, very confident, and people don't fuck with her. They don't fuck with the Queen of Swords. When I think of that energy. I also got the Ten of Swords. You're ending a cycle here and beginning something new. That is a lot of cognitive energy too. You're just done with something, and as you're finishing with it, you're closing loops and healing some stuff that needs to go. Like you're finally done with it. Yeah.
I got 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm just going to read real quick a little bit more about the 6 of Pentacles in general. Okay. But you can even just looking at the artwork on it, right? So we pulled it in reverse. This card represents 6 as a harmonious number. A trader is meticulously weighing gold to distribute it to the needy. It indicates that money owed will be paid back, or that you will receive what is rightfully yours. Moreover, a kind friend, company, or boss may provide financial assistance. It's a good omen if you're seeking a loan or a mortgage. Your financial situation may remain steady for a time. It also suggests sharing your good fortune with others who need financial help and support. Reversed represents a mean or greedy person, though, stingy behavior, or material loss such as money or property. So just keeping that in mind of like everything can be reversed and changed, but it's not always going to be a negative thing. Like sometimes we do need to be greedy with our time, money, and energy. We can't always be there to help other people if we ourselves are needing assistance, right? Like we have to put our mask on first before we're helping somebody else on the plane, right?
I also read the 6 of Pentacles in reverse as like you're giving too much. It's an imbalance in give and take.
Okay.
And you could also be expending so much energy toward things or people that it's just not reciprocated, and that's an unequal exchange. So be very mindful of what you're allowing who and what you're allowing access to your energy and what you're over giving to without having something come back to you in return. It can be selfishness on the part of people who are interacting with you or yourself. And sometimes we need to be selfish.
This is true. Sometimes we need to be selfish. Let's see
Yep.
what the bottom of the deck is. Yeah, we got, let's see, we got Page of Cups in reverse.
Ooh. Okay.
So this is being vulnerable, emotional vulnerability, right? Or neglecting ideas, neglecting the inner child part.
It can be a lack of emotional maturity too, that Page of Cups in reverse, somebody who's just not able to.
That is also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio.
Yeah.
So if there's a water sign that feels a little emotionally stunted, all right, I'm gonna pull from this. What is some of the lessons? What's the soul purpose? What's the growth rate here? Speak your truth. Express yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
I got trust your vibes on this. You already know the answer. And extra effort is needed to give this a chance.
Bottom of the deck, 3-3, awareness, crystal clear vision. So you do need to get really clear with what the hell you want so that you can move forward and make a plan.
Well, and having just step into that queen of swords confidence, right? And just be really mindful of how you're talking yourself out of things. I feel like there's so much mental activity around how you feel you're not capable when really you are. You're just talking yourself out of these things.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else for IW?
Yep. I surrender to a power greater than me. And so surrender. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So that those two cards, the Four of Swords, where you're supposed to rest, be still, contemplate, meditate, set intentions. This is about you coming back into your heart and out of your mind so you can feel your way forward.
And I got crystal clear vision, life as a canvas, living poetry stuff. And so to me, this is all blank pages of like, it may not be brand new. This could be just a turning of the page, but this is your opportunity to write out and to figure out what you want so you can get clear with your intentions on what you're creating and what you want to move forward with. That is what I have.
I pulled a card that says Muse. So look at the
With
paintbrush. Yep.
So a lot of references.
And again, inner child, this is a big time of healing for you. That rest and that recuperation and that contemplation is going to help connect some dots for you. And again, you got to take action. No more waiting around. Got to take action.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. So this next one. Look at how cool this is. Now we're on to the next. I love this. This is going to make our life so much easier.
Yeah. So the JA is the first two letters of the first name.
The first name.
Yep. Okay.
You feel me? Since there was two JPs, this is the JA. Then the next, then we'll go through. Okay. All right. So this one is for JA.
JAP is a Libra.
Libra. Oh, sorry. Then I got like hair in my face.
Okay. Pulling for J. Wow. Okay. cards don't want to come out of that deck. Okay. I got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the single and independent card. This is someone who's got their shit together, someone who is standing solidly on their 2 feet and finally reaping or harvesting the fruits of all their labor and feeling very good about where they're at. So it's a lot of stability and success. And then I also have the Ace of Wands. Like, look at that fire at the third eye.
Ooh.
This is creativity, it's passion, it's action, it's new ideas, but with passion and movement in them. I love this card for this person because it's a full expression of who they are. It's the seed of potential, the arrival of inspiration. So you may find that you're creating a lot of new stuff, or you're finding the place from where you're creating is feeling new to you and very, very inspired. It's also the nature of consciousness. So like that fire at the third eye is it's a new level of awakening for you. So maybe you're having some revelations about how life works for you, or just on a greater scale, or the universe, or God, and you're kind of putting all of that into place for your own life. That's really beautiful. And I'm going to pull from another deck because
So the affirmations I got for JA is I am calm and collected. I am never alone. I am breathing in new life. And I pulled for a signifier card, the stag. So I'm about to look up that one right now. Like,
I can't remember from that
the
deck where it
stag
is.
shares the spring equinox, March 21st, with the archer. He's associated with sunrise and the element of air. This is the position of universal lore where the energy of creative life enlivens the soul. So let's see. Concepts of forgiveness and reward are not appropriate here. They are human ideas which have no reality in natural lore. One reaps what one has sown, just as right or generous action brings fulfillment and peace, greed and vengeful desire bring bitter loneliness and disillusion. This is interesting. Being a Libra, says balance will be maintained by the planet's ecosystem. That's Libra energy, balance
Yeah, it
and
is.
harmony. And even my daughter was saying the other day, she's like, there's nothing really good or bad. She's like, it's just everything's bittersweet and everything's balanced in this world.
Mm-hmm. How perceptive of her.
Absolutely. We are guests of the earth, not its masters. That's interesting. So it says, on a personal level, some kind of adjustment or interaction has taken place, and the key word here is responsibility. We must, as individuals, constantly observe the rules and regulations of society, and these can fluctuate as the views and knowledge of civilization change. Whether it's political or moral level, we subconsciously know when a realignment of our perception is due. So this is the time to welcome the justice that has arrived with the coming of spring and the fire of creation. Face the coming season with honesty and integrity and trust to right and appropriate action. I love that being Libra, balance. That's total Libra energy.
I also pulled the Six of Pentacles, which is the energy of generosity. It's giving, it's sharing wealth, it's also receiving, the balance between giving and receiving. It's charity. And in fact, this person paid for readings for 2 other people. So I think that's really,
that is perfect.
yeah, but this is beautiful, like very reciprocal energy. So coming into that space of feeling like you're solidly in this place where what you're giving out, you're also receiving, and you feel very fulfilled.
Yeah. What you're giving out, you're also receiving. The freaking journey, the snake is eating itself. Look at it's a circle.
The Ouroboros. I also got the Empress, which is the energy of Taurus and Libra. And
Which is
that's
us.
yes. And this person is Libra. So that's beautiful, abundant energy. This did show up in the reverse though. So there could be things that you're struggling with in terms of feeling perhaps a creative block. And that's what this Ace of Wands is here to help you with. Like you're coming into a time of new
Yeah, maybe there's like a
inspiration.
lack of emotion somewhere.
Mhm.
Like it's
Or just some kind of emotional block.
Mhm.
This could also be the energy of feeling like a lack of concentration, like you're maybe distracted or you're not motivated. It can also be like feeling overwhelmed or indecisive. Yeah. So,
Determination. So maybe there's like a like you're saying,
mhm.
there's
And it could also be the
something that's
energy.
missing in the grit.
Yeah, it could be the energy too of feeling like you're just at this precipice of something, but you can't put your finger on it. And you just have to be patient. Like this could be the energy of impatience as well, and just letting things mature until you're ready to take that leap. And you'll know it. You'll know it when it's coming. I feel like I need to stay like say steady on for you. So you feel like you're just kind of like chugging along, no major revelations. You're doing this thing. It just feel like you're at this edge where things just break open for you. And I don't know if that's just some kind of mental or emotional revelation that you have that just parts the waters for you. Oh, the
Cosmic
cosmic
heart,
heart.
make your life a moving prayer. So again, tapping into the emotional side of things and living through the heart space.
I feel like I don't know if okay. This person's going to have to let me know, but I feel like you're at this edge of stepping into something brand new, and you just really have to keep your mind open about it because it's carrying a portal, walking through a portal.
Doors are
Amazing.
opening, you decide.
Yeah.
Wild card. So this is
Yeah.
what she's talking about.
And I pulled this card too. Like, this is about major lessons for you. So, whatever this is that you're about ready to step into, God, I hate this lighting. You got to ask yourself what the situation is showing you about yourself. I feel like there's someone new in your life, and you're like, what is this? I don't know what this is. And you're a little apprehensive about it. And I feel like you're also saying, like, I wouldn't have imagined this person, but here we are, right? So you need to keep an open mind because that person for you is going to look different or feel different to you than what you expected.
Right.
And you also have to just really take stock of what you have in your life and love the shit out of it because that's how everything kind of magnetizes together. But you can also work on manifesting even more. So this or something better or more, please, God or universe, more of this, please.
More, please.
More,
Can I
please.
have some more, please?
Yes, but not from a beggar standpoint, right? Like, this is so great. Give me more. Oh, there's something new happening for this person. It's like standing at this edge of a cliff and getting ready to leap and not like you can't see down below you. And you're like, I don't know if I got wings, but we're going to find out.
Right.
Feels a little scary, but you're so ready. What else we got here? Yeah, I think you're concluding a chapter and getting ready for the next one. And look, that is a key to a lock. So you're unlocking something. Oh, interesting. So I got the card separation, and that could just be you're like separating from one thing and getting ready to start something new, or you're just so ready to start the next chapter. I don't get the sense of like heartbreak. I feel like this is a more of like a I'm good, but I'm longing for something and I'm ready for the new. And I think it inspires you. Oh God, and I got another card about lessons. So you're in a major learning period.
There is a very strong energy of wanting to make sure like other people aren't missing out and like, oh, I need to make sure that I update and I do this and I like organizing and doing stuff for others, but definitely make sure that you're doing for yourself.
Big dreams. Big dreams.
Communication is key. New moon in Gemini.
Interesting.
Bottom of the deck. Show the world the real you. Look, we're at 4444.
Is that
Do you see the running time from your end too?
Oh yes, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got there's something else waiting for you. So you are at that precipice. And I also got the card, of course. So that's an affirmative of you're thinking about a direction to go, or you're thinking about a person or a situation. And spirit, the universe, God is saying, I think you should go for this, right? Go where your heart is led. And you got to let that shit go. I feel like you're really good at this, right? But there could be something that you're still hanging on to, like maybe an old belief about something or just an old memory. And in order to be able to step into the new, you have to be able to reconcile what the way things used to be. They no longer can be that way. So I feel like this is a reinvention of you in some ways, and it's been a slow process, but you're finally I just keep getting the image of standing at a cliff edge, and you're like, "Oh, do I jump or do I stay where it's comfortable?" And you're supposed to jump. Like, you're supposed to jump.
Go through
It's
the
gonna be
door.
good.
The door's open.
Or go through the door.
Take me home. Pathway to true love.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to update me, man. Like, I feel like,
Spread those wings.
yeah.
True love, finding fulfillment. Stepping into that divine masculine. Bottom of the deck, 7-7 king.
Yeah, and 9 of chalices, which is like wishes fulfilled. This is happy, happy, happy card. Like my
Love
heart
that.
is full. My heart is full.
Okay. Anything else for JA?
I think that's good.
All right. So we'll just say about 47. Switch it. So this one is for JWI.
Mhm. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So this one, let's say 47 minutes. JWI. All right. JWI. Oh, you gotta there's like a huge, I feel it in my gut on this person's energy, like right here.
Yeah, there's like a, I don't know how to explain it. A tentativeness or like a constriction, feeling held in place.
Healing inner child with part of the cosmic whole. So I was thinking the other day too, how even how vulnerable the torso area is. Like I was doing just cold plunge stuff and I was like, I didn't have a swimsuit properly. And I was like, my gut reaction is to cover my torso and to tuck into that fetal position.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see stuff like I'm healing my inner child and I'm feeling the stuff in my gut right away through this person's energy, it's like, what are we balling up to protect here?
Yeah. What are we protecting ourselves
Yeah.
from?
What kind of tenderness are we trying to protect?
So I got the 4 of Pentacles, which is about protecting.
Also covering.
Yeah. So this is also though about accepting your worth and feelings of gratitude. It can be helping others in times of need. This is also about being in flow with the universe. So this is a lovely card. Just she is protecting her torso area though. So it's about stability and success and generosity. So your heart is in the right place with wanting to support others and share. I also got the Page of Pentacles for this person, and pages are always bringing messages. And this is about he's bringing a pentacle, which is an opportunity, and this is manifesting something new, a new beginning. It's good news. It's ambition. You could be starting some kind of new project, or maybe you're the new project. I keep
Ooh.
feeling like this is a reinvention of you, or you've been at on this edge of reinventing you for a while. And maybe you've just been a little scared to step into that more fully. This could be like you're going to be doing something new for work or taking on a side job that you're just interested in to keep you busy. But it's a beginner, right? Like this is an opportunity bringing you more money, stability, more ideas for how to grow and expand your stability. And then I got the Hanged Man too, which is always about perspective. This is a Pisces card, but this is she's hanging upside down, and this is about looking at the world from a new perspective and being patient about that perspective. So it's surrendering to the will of the cosmos, which I think wasn't that one of the cards that you got? Part of the greater whole, I
Yep.
think is the one you got.
Yep. I am part of the cosmic whole.
And this is an intentional pause. It's reflection, embracing the new. I feel like you're going to be, or you've been contemplating something new for yourself or some new aspect of your own life. So you're going to be going out on your own on something, a project, or maybe like some part of your life is starting new. But what what I'm hearing is that you are finding new wisdom for yourself and you're just about at the point where you're ready to apply it. They just want you to have perspective, and it may require that you sacrifice certain things in order to make this work. But it is ultimately about enlightenment. So you're having these revelations about yourself and where you're going.
Yeah, I pulled the Justice card
Ooh.
with wait a minute, slow down and gain some perspective.
Interesting.
And so it's harmony, balance, finding the fairness and the justice on both sides of things. Legal matters, contract coming, but yeah, holding things to be true, like the way that you would to the truth of the law, right? But I definitely think this wait a minute, slow down and gain some perspective. See if there's anything else. Nope. That's all I
That's a
wanted from that
that's a
one.
huge book. Is that a book on tarot?
Oh my God, yes.
Wow. That's awesome.
I know. I love this thing. So sometimes I don't pull it out for every reading, but I feel like if I'm just pulling like a signifier card, I like to go through and see if there's like something that I'm missing because it's got
Mhm.
like all kinds of information in here and backstory and because
Yeah.
the tarot is that whole journey from the Fool
Yeah.
all the
So
way to
I
the
also
end.
pulled the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is very fast. The Knight of Wands is very fast moving energy. It's very passionate. But when it's in the reverse, this could be delays. It could be like scattered energy, it could be confusion,
Mhm.
could also be like feelings of anger, or there's like manipulation that's happening. It could be frustration. So you may be feeling some of that, or there may be somebody in your life where it's causing conflict. I also pulled the Lovers, which is um, a card about contracts. It's not necessarily always romantic, but it is about agreements, and it's about love and harmony and being in relationship and union. So that can be like business partnerships. It could be a romantic relationship, but it's above and beyond everything. It's about unification and working together. So this is interesting.
I got forgive.
Yeah, I'm getting hits on relationship stuff, and I'm not sure like what's happening there, but it feels like you've been really thinking about the dynamics of a relationship and how you fit in it, where you want to go and how you want to grow, and how that partnership is actually how the other half of that partnership is actually fitting into that. So perhaps that's the self-evaluation, the revelation you've been having over time and needing to
Transformation.
yeah, follow your passion or follow your heart in this. This is the Ace of Swords, and that came out with these other 2 cards. It's about mental clarity. So it's also about breakthroughs and success, but like I think of the Ace of Swords as like cutting through the shit.
Dude, I got both both images. One's desire, one's transformation, but one's a moth and one's a butterfly.
Yeah,
And they
so
say
day and night.
the moth is the butterfly of the
Yeah.
night, and they're both representation of transformation on the light and the dark side.
Mhm. You're going through some big revelations for yourself, and that's not a bad thing. It's teaching you a lot about who you are and what you need. But be honest with yourself about what that is and honor it, right? There's a lot of solutions in situations. It's just being willing to look at them and consider them. I got the card Tribe, which is you connecting with those people in your life that you trust and that you love for support. I think you pulled a card with an elephant on it, didn't you? Oh, no, maybe you didn't. That was another
That might have
one.
been the last one.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting though? I pulled a card just now and it was I remember, and it's like the fated life, right? Like we're here, we've signed up for this, we do this. Bottom of the deck though, again, another Cosmos card. She got Child of the Cosmos.
Okay.
The intelligence of the universe lies within you.
I think feels like this is about listening deeply and really trying to contemplation, okay? Like listening deeply to what you need. And being honest with yourself about what that is. I mean, we can ask for insight all we want, but we need to act on it too in order to keep things moving forward, right? So whatever that is for you, just get very clear on it. And you are fully supported. I love that.
Okay.
I'm going to pull a Universe Has Her Back card for her. Ooh. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Okay. And oneness is my true nature. Okay. Well, bottom of my tarot deck is the Two of Wands, and that is planning, it's progress, it's making decisions, okay? And it's discovering about yourself. It also could be a nod toward leaving home or traveling somewhere. But it's definitely this exploration type of energy. So you're exploring yourself, but you're also thinking about what are my options beyond this? What's possible for me? I feel like you're in this phase of trying to discover what that is. Okay, that's all I've got for JW.
All right. So let's say 58. Go on to 5830 will be JWH.
Okay, so right away my deck did not want to shuffle. Like it was getting stuck. So there could be some resistance happening. You're going to see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, there was a hidden. Oh, my goodness. So that's interesting. I thought what I had 3 cards come out but behind each of those 3 cards was a second card. So there's like hidden factors here. Each one of those cards
Ooh.
that came out had a card hidden behind it that I couldn't see until I spread everything out. So that's fascinating to me. We have the World card, which is beautiful in the tarot. That's like making a full circle. That's completion of your journey. It's wholeness, it's achievement. You did what you set out to do. It could actually literally be traveling the world. But this is also like new levels of consciousness for you, revelation for yourself. I keep using that word. I don't know if that's a theme for everybody, but it came out. What was stuck behind it was the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is interesting. Normally that's like the single and independent card, but when that is in the reverse, it's the energy of feeling like you work too much. You are prioritizing material success over like soul work, and perhaps you're a workaholic, or you're focusing all your intention on how to make coin, and you're letting
Coin.
well, that's what came to mind, right? So but it could also be like feeling hyper fixated on money, and then it's causing even more financial delays because you're so worried about financial success. But there's also this aspect of a pressure to appear more successful than you are. So are you placing your worth on how much you make or what you bring in, or is there pressure to perform that if you aren't at a certain status, you're not successful? And it could be tied with this World card, right? Like you've achieved a lot of things, but you somehow feel like you haven't achieved enough, or people around you feel like you haven't achieved enough. So there may be this pressure to perform. Go ahead.
I am trusting my intuition. I am strong. I am becoming the best version of myself daily.
Boy, I've got cards that are telling a whole story here. This is interesting. So King of Swords came up in the reverse, and this can be very critical energy. It can be manipulation and conceitedness. It doesn't necessarily mean this is you. It could be somebody in your life. It could be like spending way too much time in your head and having like a negative thought pattern about where you are in your life. But it's also a tendency to be overly controlling. So what is it that you need to surrender to? And how are you being irrational about certain things in your life? So this is an imbalance.
Who, her? Irrational?
I don't know who this person is. So, and it could be being cold and calculated. So it could be that you've like turned off those parts of you and you've become hyper fixated on one goal, and you're losing sight of all these other things, all of the really beautiful things that you came here to experience in a human body. Behind that, like the card that was tucked behind that I didn't see, is the Page of Pentacles. So this is a page bringing you a gift. This is a new opportunity. It has to do with success and ideas. You could be planting seeds for a new business idea. It's manifesting new opportunities and new beginnings. So I feel like you have gotten stuck in this rut, and you're like, things have to change, but I don't know how to change them. And you're so used to one way of thinking that you're not seeing what's available in terms of opportunity or ways forward that are just so abundant and limitless. So this page is bringing you like that signal of, hey, you need to open your mind up a little bit and just take stock of the landscape so you can see that there are other ways forward. And literally you're stuck in your head, right? This is Two of Swords is being like, she's blindfolded and she's being tied up by crows, right? The crows represent her thoughts. Like she is stuck in her head, can't make a decision, really, really struggling with how to see her way forward because she's blindfolded, right? Facing a difficult choice and the angst of the unknown. So staying in that rut is more comfortable than stepping out into the new, because at least if you stay in the rut, you know what to expect, even though you're miserable. Those are strong words. I don't know if you're miserable or not, but And tucked behind that card was another 2, the 2 of Pentacles. And this is about balance and making choices. So are you in harmony or are you in disharmony? So how do you create balance and harmony in your life? You got to get out of your head and you got to reprioritize. Like, what's really important? Is money really important, or is happiness really important? They aren't mutually exclusive, right? So you can have both, but you have to find the balance there. That was a lot.
I got relationship cards.
Oh, interesting. Well, those could be relationship stuff too.
So with tarot, I got the Ace of Cups, which is new love and new opportunity. With trust this and take the leap for fuck's sake.
Oh, I love that.
I got they can't read your damn mind, use your words.
Mm-hmm.
With the Lovers card.
Oh, wow. The Lovers can be an agreement, though. That can be like a contract of some sort.
Partnerships, new creative projects with people, right? But what's interesting, this card, 5 of Pentacles, comes out with, this is a hell of a blast from the past. There's unfinished business here.
Interesting. So feeling like iced out or feeling locked out in the cold, it could be like stuckness with regard to money, but it can also be stuckness with regard to like a exchange of emotion. And interesting, because I pulled the stuck card, like this car is literally stuck in mud. So there's this energy of like, how do I move forward? I can't seem to move forward. And then getting caught up in the head about not being able to move forward, having to make a decision. I just pulled new direction. Okay. So be open to that.
All right, we got one more that got added to the end of the list. There was a confusion on payment.
Okay. What else do we have for JWH? Whew. All right. You already know. You know what you've got to do. Or you know what you're feeling.
My bottom of the deck, I was going to tell you, was go flirt, get out there and have some fun with the devil.
With the devil. That's wild. Go do some sinful things. I don't know. I also got be patient. So you have to be patient with yourself, right? Some of these things that you're trying to create or move beyond are going to take some deconstruction or rewiring of your own thought processes. And then just don't overthink it.
Good luck.
I don't know this person. I'd love to meet them. Okay, I'm going to pull Universe Has Your Back card. Okay, what does she need to know? Okay, through prayer and meditation or intention setting, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world and in yourself. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. I get a lot of do energy with this person. Got to do this, got to do that.
True. That is definitely rebirth, personal freedom unleashed.
Cool.
Clearing energy blocks. Dude, I keep backwards with all this. Soul merger. Ebb and flow. But look at how both of these images are almost
the same,
identical.
A lot of chakra references there. So you may need to work on like grounding yourself and moving that energy. Yeah, moving that energy down through the crown all the way down through the bottom of your feet so you can turn all your chakras on. I also got the Hanged Man for you, which is about patience and perspective. Okay, so try to get out of your head. Try to breathe through it. Try to open your mind to the possibilities. It doesn't always have to be you doing something. You can be. But it says shit or get off the pot, right? You also have to trust yourself. This is strength in reverse. Like you're doubting yourself here. And this isn't the time to do that, right? You can get through this.
You go, this isn't the time to do that. It's all, this is it. Shit or get off the pot. This is it.
Yep.
Now is all you have.
So I wonder if there's a like an opportunity that has come up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. You got anything else for her?
No, I think just pull one more because I feel like I need to pull one in the signifier. I don't think I did.
Nope, I don't think you did either.
Okay, one more card.
I just saw the 10 of Cups, so that's a happy ending.
Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. This is there's a lack of recognition, not feeling seen, or no rewards for something. Like putting effort in and not getting any payback on that. Not being recognized for who you are, what you're about, or maybe not being seen.
I just got the Fool. You are starting something new, right? You're taking a leap. It's going to walk right off the cliff, right? And excited about it. That's brand new energy, new beginnings, being spontaneous, new opportunities, new adventures. So embrace that. But, be conscientious of it.
Yep. All right. That was JWH.
We have a lot of J's in this list.
A lot of J's in this one. And 111. Okay. All right. So 111, 44 is going to be JSA.
Ooh.
JSA.
All right. I'm so curious what comes up for you because I got some cards of big transition and perhaps like a lot on this person's mind. I got the 9 of Swords. So this is, in the tarot, this is a card about nightmares, basically, right? So like anxiety, having fear or worry, a sense of helplessness or even hopelessness. So I'm not saying that that's what you have, but you may not be sleeping very well. And it may have something to do with like fear or anxiety around new beginnings or new or transformation. And I say that because I got the card, the Tower card, which is about sudden change and upheaval or transformation or a lightning bolt of revelation for you. So some kind of fast moving insight that has come in that's kind of changed things for you, and having some anxiety or fear around what that might mean for you because it's shifting and there's unknown. But it also could be just like this massive awakening for you, or this realization that you've had sudden insight about yourself, but it's causing like disharmony. So this is the 3 of Pentacles in
like
reverse.
You're losing your grip.
Yes.
Is what the energy I was feeling right now. I just went to go shuffle this deck, completely lost my grip of the entire deck.
Yeah.
And it like went everywhere. And so to me, that's the energy of like feeling like you're fucking losing it sometimes.
Or you just don't have control, right? So like you just don't know how it's going to shake out.
Your hands were full.
And you don't have control. So this is like disharmony or a lack of teamwork, or working alone, right? So you feel like you might be out of alignment in the moment, or you don't have the help you need, or you were counting on somebody and they're not pulling through. So you're having these like big insights about what the nature of this reality is, and you're like, fuck. Right. So it's like kind of a big deal for you. So it'd be interesting to find out what this is for you.
I got 2. I am showing the world the real me.
Ah.
I am trusting my intuition with I am a beautiful soul. Signifier card. I got 2 of Wands in reverse.
Oh my!
Ooh, what was
Did you?
that?
So just like what you said, my tarot deck just like the entire contents just flew on the floor.
See?
Yeah. So that's interesting.
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Okay. 2 of Wands, a choice of collaborative partnership. Wands signify ambition and initiative, but reverse, there's issues with your partnership or it's not working.
I pulled the 2 of Wands in reverse as well.
Really?
At the same time you did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Collaborative partnership. The pattern on his castle battlements, white lilies signify pure thought, while red roses reflect desire and ambition. The card's essence is further potential that is yet to be realized, even though the combination implies a well-balanced disposition. But okay, so what's not working within this partnership?
And it's also this could be fear of taking the next step. So fear of moving forward. This in this card, she's looking out this window longingly, right? And wands are about action. So this could be fear about taking the step forward, whatever that is, and being stuck in your past or being stuck in a situation and feeling like you can't move forward or feeling very worried about your ability to move forward. So
Yeah, and this might have to do with your like physical material wealth.
mm,
King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and that's your
yep.
energy, earth sign energy.
I also put the 2 of swords in reverse. That has come up for a couple of people now. This is a difficult choice. Okay, so you're in the situation where you have to choose your way forward and you're not quite sure what the best thing to do is. This could be confusion. Also, it's fear of the unknown. So you need to move forward, but you're like, I don't know how this is going to work out, and feeling some resistance, and also feeling like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But the moon card came out with those 2, and this is about your intuition. This is about hidden factors, things that haven't come to light yet that will. This could be secrets. I want to look this card up, Bill, because there's always something I forget to mention about the moon. Illusions, hidden truths. It's the unknown, stepping into the unknown, right? So that's your theme. It's like your way forward. You have no idea what this is going to bring you, but you know you have to step into it.
And the 2 of Wands also, because that's like, aside from imbalanced partnership, that's the adventure and the movement forward stuff. And so that makes sense where it's like there might be a period of like uncertainty, not having clarity to be able to make the choices to move forward.
It's even like where to next, right? Like
Okay, there's something with adventure though, because I
Yeah.
got jump in, adventure, say yes to change. This is the adventure card. This one's jumping in though.
I don't know. I can't remember if this person is like uncomfortable with change, but
Taurus, but also at a period of their life where they are making change and like making these bold moves to literally change countries. And we're like,
I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Okay. So step into
you
it.
got 2, I am showing the world the real me. And then this one comes up and says, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness and face your true north.
Hell yeah. Be weird as fuck.
My daughter tells her friends that too. She goes, you have to be so ridiculously annoying about your passions and hobbies that like people are either going to jump on board with you or they're not. Let me close this blinds real quick because it's like, look at this light.
You already know. Yes, without a doubt. How does it feel in your heart?
Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. She's running towards that open door. Running away.
All right, I'm gonna pull some more from
Good luck.
this. Oh, wow. Okay, so nothing wants to come out of this deck. That's interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I got the card Bound, which looks like the Devil card from the Tarot, but it's bound. So you may feel tied to something, and that's what's making it harder for you to make this decision to move forward. Also got this is a healing time for you, like you're working on healing. So you may need to sit and just draw that energy through your body to light up all the chakras and turn on that crown so you have the insight you need.
Light it up.
I also, this is interesting. They're not telling me what this is about, but I got the answer is no. You may have been contemplating something in particular and you're feeling wishy-washy about it. And whatever that is, like, I think you'll know what this is in regards to because it's going to be confirmatory of what your intuition was telling you.
Heal abandonment. Time to forgive. So, what are we not forgiving somebody or ourselves? Do we self-abandon? Is this the I'm showing the world the real me of like coming back to self that way?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this has to do with a particular person from your past that's coming back, but I keep hearing like, you got to remember that you're worthy of the best love. And I feel like you're meant to say, like, you're meant to really contemplate whether or not this person should, like, you should allow them back in. I don't know what that is. It could be a love interest. It could be like somebody you've placed boundaries around.
Trust 4-4. Ask, listen, and allow. So this is you asking and going, okay, how does it feel in my body to allow this person, this situation, this adventure?
Actions always speak louder than words. Okay. And then just say what you feel for fuck's sake.
Karmic purge 6-6. Mirror reflections. So what's being mirrored back to you? What kind of shit are you dealing with that you're projecting outward? Rage, jealousy, discontentment, whatever it is. When you're looking at other people's lives and you're feeling a particular way, pay attention to that. Like completely observe how it's impacting you emotionally, right?
Ooh. I honor how I want to feel.
Just as I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just as I was saying.
All right. And instead of fear, right, hope is the conduit for miracles.
You are a limitless unicorn. Follow your desires. Let them transform you.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the deck is turtle. Empathy.
Empathy for yourself in this. This is a big decision for you, it feels like.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good there.
Okay. So next we have
JOP.
JOP at 122. 123.
Okay, JOP.
JOP's energy.
I get a real feeling of restlessness, like I'm ready to get going. Like, I just can't wait to get out of here. I feel that in this person's energy. Wow.
I am in alignment. I'm recovering from my traumas.
Yeah, I feel this is closing out cycles. Like, I'm ready to get going.
I'm prosperous. This could also be
Wow. My card deck is being restless.
bottom of the deck. I'm learning to trust myself.
Awesome. Oh, okay. What a story this is telling. Oh, interesting. So I saw the King of Swords in reverse 2 different times as I was shuffling, and it actually popped out. So that's something I have to pay attention to. All right, my friend. I don't know this person, but we're telling a story here. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. This is you finally walking away from something that was big shit. Could be big trauma, could be immense hurt. In the traditional tarot, this card is showing somebody being stabbed in the back. This woman is literally walking away from a situation. So you're closing out a cycle, which is really important for you. In the reverse, though, this means you're challenged by the whole situation. Like, you're resisting the inevitable. Like, perhaps you're afraid of change, but you're feeling really restless for it. This is not wanting to let go of negative emotions. So you may be hanging on to anger around whatever happened to you, or inability to forgive right now. This is also feeling like you've hit rock bottom and you're just ready to go. Like, you're ready to move on from this, but you may not know how, and you're in recovery. So you're actively healing, but you're ending a cycle. This feels like, I don't know, it feels like a lot. King of Swords in reverse, that can be very manipulative, critical energy. This, I don't know if it's your own or if this is somebody in your life, but this is someone who, or the energy of being like overly calculating, very, very emotionally detached, and almost cruel or critical with the words. So this could be somebody that you're healing from. It could be you talking to yourself this way. So you'll have to be mindful about how that relates to what you've been through or what you're currently navigating. It could be like somebody who's just really conceited, or like a know-it-all of some sort, and something of over controlling, being a micromanager, controlling. I just get like know-it-all energy, or even could even be like narcissistic energy. Like, I know what I'm talking about. Somebody gaslighting you, or being really irrational. So take stock of what that means for you in your life. It could be a situation where that energy feels that way. I do feel like you have someone in your life, though, that's bringing softness. And that's a beautiful thing. Maybe even somebody brought you flowers to help you feel better or to brighten you up. But that Knight of Cups is somebody bringing you some type of offering that is full of emotion and softness and vulnerability. It could even be like a romantic connection that you have where you're finally feeling like, oh, this is interesting. I maybe should pay attention to this. It could be you seeking connection, right? Wanting somebody who understands you, being in love with the idea of love, or you're feeling ready for that. So maybe that person hasn't entered yet, but you're feeling ready to move on from whatever you have been through, and you want to believe in love again. You, my friend, are moving from stormy waters to calmer waters. This is leaving shit behind. It's traveling to a new place physically or emotionally and mentally. Like, you've moved beyond the things that you have been wanting to exit, and you're moving on to calmer waters.
Yeah, I got 3 of Swords energy, which is like the heartbreak, right?
Yeah, she's stabbed through the heart in that.
Literally. And she's holding her heart in her hands. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. Hanged Man in reverse, though, like there's that stall, that stagnancy, that in between stage where you're just like, what do I do now?
You gotta be patient. Yep.
What's going to happen next, right?
Mhm.
With the Emperor, though, so this is going from heartbreak to pause to confidence and
Leadership.
stability. And the
Yeah.
Emperor brings in structure, and
That's divine masculine energy too.
very much so.
Daddy. That's
V-
daddy.
Very daddy energy.
But it could be the energy of someone in your life who's providing beautiful advice from a very solid, emotionally stable, rational place. That emperor is such strong energy. He takes care of everyone. He's compassionate, but also a great leader, and he's very rational about how he makes decisions. So it's very like mature energy. You're ready for that. Or there's somebody in your life that's providing that for you in a very comforting way.
Get to know each other and see where this goes.
I got the Page of Cups. Someone's definitely going to make an offer to you. That's beautifully emotional, but it's page energy.
Page energy, karmic
Yeah.
lessons.
And also, like, it could be a little bit mature. It could be like fun and flirty, a little bit immature. But it's a happy surprise. It's lightness. It's feeling like you can open up and dream about possibilities. But I got the Temperance card in reverse, and that's you being really impatient, right? Needing to really think about balance and not overindulge in anything. It's actually recognizing how you might overindulge either in substances or addiction to like feelings or situations or chaos, right? You need to have more balance. So be very honest with yourself about how you're preventing your own self-healing by what you're indulging in and not having balance in your life. But yeah, like you need to be patient and you need to, allow for the possibility that something can come in and feel really light.
But extra effort is going to be needed.
Because you have to be really honest with yourself about how you are stuck in some patterns that aren't healthy. But you're ready to move on from it. Like I can feel how restless your energy is to move beyond the bullshit is what I hear. Like I'm so done with this bullshit and you're ready to move on. So this is interesting. You have the people in your life or coming into your life that will help you to be able to move through this in a beautifully supported way. But you also have to be very honest with yourself about how you might self-sabotage to stay in the energy of something that's a little bit more chaotic because that's what you've become used to. I hope that makes sense to you.
Going inside, finding your truth in what you already know to be true without somebody else influencing and telling you.
I also feel like this person is considering a physical move. And if you are, let's see, it might be really good for you.
Determination. And the thing with the fox, though, the foxes are they're agile and strategic. So
They're very sneaky too. Like they know how to blend in and not be seen. Okay,
I got a boundaries card.
More info is needed. So I think that's the patience, right? You need to just be really observant about where you're at. And I feel like if you are considering a move, you need to really think about the pros and cons of where you're considering and whether or not it's right for you. But you also need to trust your intuition. You already know.
All right, I got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this is making sure that your cup does not go unfilled. Okay. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So this is emotional fulfillment. Normally when she's upright, this is us like, all right, we're good. We're fulfilled. We're living a life where we're being poured into and we can pour out into others. This way is like running dry, right? The cup is just dry. Like, whoop. We do not want to run dry. Not around these bits. Sorry, this person probably does not even know us like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I forget. Our regulars are used to our personality, I know. But Ace of Wands, there is some sort of, new opportunity, new
That's passion.
excitement, new fire, new creativity, new adventure. Like,
Somebody with a wand showing up. Love interest.
hey,
Hey.
big wand energy.
I got the free will card, which means you get to determine your way forward. You are not a victim to your circumstance, so don't allow yourself to believe that story that somehow is being like replayed in your head. So you have free will in this. I also got the card purge. So you are definitely in a cycle of like letting go and getting rid of, releasing those things that have held you back or have caused a tremendous amount of hurt in the recent past. Okay. Let me do the universe has your back card.
Okay.
The universe works fast when I'm having fun. So maybe don't take yourself so seriously. And maybe that page coming in, Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, they're here to help you have fun and remember who you are. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So work on coming into alignment. So that's less force, more flow. That's how you come into alignment. All right. Anything else for this person?
That's all I got.
Okay. Okay. We've got MT.
136.25.
MT. 5 of Cups. I just saw the 5 of Cups. My deck does not want to shuffle either. So, ooh, the moon just flew out. That's hidden truth. Oh, and the King of Cups was like tucked behind that. Okay, that's interesting. So the moon is hidden truths, insight, intuition, secrets, mystery, things yet to be revealed. Oh, interesting. Okay. Again, I don't know this person's story, but I also had the King of Cups tucked behind that. So this is somebody or some energy of feeling very emotionally stable, very tuned into the emotions, very, very balanced in their emotions, empathetic, compassionate, yet still a very good leader. I mean, not that you can't be a good leader when you're empathetic and compassionate, but very balanced in that, not letting the emotions overrun the intellect. But I also got 8 of Cups, which is like deciding to walk away from something. So that's the energy of like, it's not worth it for me to stay with the emotion here that I'm giving or not receiving. It's this energy of making a decision to walk away or leave something behind. So it could be that you're leaving behind old patterns. It could be that you're walking away from something physically in relationship or some kind of an agreement you're walking away from. And it could be that you're like, you walked away and you regret your choice too. So, but I don't get that energy. But that's just one of the meanings.
I got I am healing. I am a beautiful soul. I am shifting my perspective. Bottom of the deck, I'm trusting my intuition.
Okay, so that's the moon card. Do you know, is this person in a new relationship? Because I feel like
no, they're married.
Oh, they're married. Okay,
Yeah,
so I feel like this is about letting go of old stuff, like holding on to something from a long time ago or old thought patterns that you're finally ready to release what no longer serves you. And maybe you're going to want to do some kind of a ritual around letting go of this old version of you so you can allow the new one to come in. But like stuck energy. So you're hanging on to something with regard to emotion that you don't need to hang on to anymore. It's taking up space is what I hear. And it's
Mm.
actually like preventing you from seeing or sensing clearly, like your intuition. So yeah, maybe healing some abandonment stuff, um, trying to get a clear sense of what's happening there.
I got, hold on.
I also got the 10 of Wands, so coming to completion, like a burden that you've been carrying. We've been working very, very hard.
What's coming up? Okay, so with I am healing comes deep cellular healing.
Ooh.
Physical and emotional healing. So
There's
there's
some kind of
definitely
there's something going on with the partnership. So like that's the 2 of Cups, not the Lovers. So it's in reverse, which I feel like you're maybe confronting something in your partnership, but it has a lot to do with your own self, like the need for self-love or recognition or healing of old wounds. Abandonment is what keeps coming up for me. And it's causing like these things that are bubbling to the surface sphere, or perhaps causing some disharmony in the relationship or a lack of trust, some imbalance or some tension. So there's a need for coming to terms with that and maybe talking it out, reevaluating the terms of your relationship with regard to like these new things that you're having revelation about, and really working on your communication. So using your words and expressing how you feel, if you feel like you can do that in a safe way or feel safe in doing that. Yeah. Okay. Negative thoughts. So something's going on for you where something's coming up and maybe old things are coming up and you're finally at the place where you get to release them, but it's kind of turning you sideways a little bit. Feeling that restriction, it's self-imposed restriction, negative self-talk, maybe, feeling like a victim to some kind of story that you're playing in your head.
yeah, I got absorbing what's not yours. So making sure you're not taking on any additional emotional weight of things that are not yours to have to deal with.
Yeah.
That came out with I'm shifting my perspective. The other thing is this longing for home. And although it says homesick for the stars, I always see the longing for home as like feeling like things are complete and feeling like you're finally home, that you can get settled. All the boxes are unpacked. You're completely settled in. Everybody who's supposed to be there is there, right?
Yeah.
Bottom of the deck with I'm trusting my intuition. You got water your garden, tenderness and rest. So making sure you're taking care of yourself,
She's a thirsty
taking care
bitch.
of your body, take care of your body. Ah, those all fell out.
I got a card on generational wounds. So you be honest with yourself about what's come down your generational line that might be actually causing a little bit of a shakeup for you right now. It's your opportunity to heal it. There's been so much transformation for this person. It's like, what now? It feels that way.
And it feels like it's happening very quickly. This person is Aries energy. And so I feel like astrologically our energy it processes differently. Like
Oh,
as an earth sign, it definitely goes through and gets grounded a certain way. I feel like air signs process way different. And fire just like push through it, like burning calories.
mhm. I do feel like there's something having to happen with your communication too. So to be truly seen is a lovely thing, you know, when that's happening and when it's not. But I feel like you're not sharing fully with the people around you that it makes sense to. You're not sharing fully all that you're feeling or thinking about, and perhaps you feel reserved because of the implications of what your words may mean, or if they would they be taken the right way. And um, just express and then ask them to be in the space where they just hear. They don't judge. They don't take it in as their own. They just listen to you. You're working through a lot. You're working through a lot.
I'm working a lot. There's a lot of movement and energy being burned through. And it's like the mental load that I'm seeing too, the mental exhaustion, where it's like it's one thing to the next, it's one thing to the other. Um, and I think that's why we're getting the cards about rest and taking care of your body, so that you can prepare for this next cycle, this next portion of life.
Ooh.
All right, you got, where is this?
I got
Sorry,
the
this
mute
book.
card. So you're definitely not talking about some things that you're thinking and feeling.
All right, so signifier card, I pulled the Empress. Okay,
Ooh.
that's Venus energy, right? Um, Empress is representation of the fertile, life-giving mother who rules over nature's bounty and Earth's rhythms. All the delights and joys of the senses, as well as the profusion of new life in all its forms, flow from her. The Empress encourages you to develop your connection to nature, the source of our existence. So often, seeking fake appearances and materialistic pleasures can make us forget our roots in the natural world. The Empress serves as a gentle reminder to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. When she comes out upright, the card represents timing, the changing rhythm of nature, and taking the right action at the right time to realize ideas, to nurture them, and to reap the fruit of consistent efforts to sustain them. It is a positive card that gives a message of success and materialistic fruition. So this is taking an idea and bringing it into this physical realm. This
Mhm.
is like, hey, maybe we should do this, and it actually coming through to completion.
Mhm.
And then the Empress energy is very fertile. It's Taurus energy. It's like we're gonna water all the seeds that come in and watch these harvests grow. Um, this can also indicate a pregnant woman in the spread. Just wanted to add that because this is a conversation that we have been having. It can also be the launch of a creative endeavor. So
Mhm.
it could be physical pregnancies and it could be
Birthing something new.
creative endeavors as well. Taking an idea, bringing it in, taking an idea, bringing it in, and birthing it. Um, it says it could, it's just also just a connected to women and feminine nature card, and you reconnecting to yourself in that aspect. Because I know with the Aries energy, sometimes it can be very masculine and very
Mhm.
like go, 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 and just like push through things. And sometimes you need to stop and receive,
Yeah,
be
she's the divine
receptive.
feminine.
Yeah.
So it's about that yin energy, the receptivity, the intuition, the slowing down.
Hmm.
And also, what are you resisting, right? So being receptive, not always doing, but being. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull one of these for her. Whew. Happiness is my birthright. Birthright.
I'm all penis. Happiness. Maybe it'll be a
Happiness.
boy.
My capacity to tune into energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. Okay.
So again, all right, out of this deck, I got King of Pentacles energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very grounded, very
Very
stable.
stable.
I feel like this was almost that first energy you pulled up. You pulled up,
King of Cups.
was it King of Cups?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's
Ooh.
okay. I feel like,
Oh, and I got a king on the bottom of the deck too.
yeah, I feel like there's a lot of mature energy here, right? It's just coming into this place where there's healing happening actively and needing to confront some of these things that are bubbling to the surface
Mhm.
for ultimately for the clearing of it. Yeah.
Belong.
Oh, that's a cute card.
Worthy. Got nature, like outside things that fly. Vibration.
I like that.
Bottom of the deck, divinity.
That's beautiful.
All right. You have anything else?
Well, I got the Chariot on the bottom of my deck here. So that's fast moving energy, even though, like we were just telling you, kind of have to slow down. But like things are moving in the right direction quickly, which is awesome. And I also pulled the Queen of Swords, and she's a badass bitch. I love her. She's like my favorite in the deck because she just is so level and no bullshit and boundaries, right? And she can be a little detached emotionally, but she's been through some shit, but she's very reasonable and very clear-minded, which I feel like is energy that you could embody in order to move forward quickly. Right? I love the badass bitches of the deck. Okay, that's all I got.
Right. That is M. Thank you very much.
So we've got MS now.
Hold on. I want to see what happens when I press this. That's annoying.
It's like a news ticker.
All right. You know.
Like breaking
I'm just
news.
seeing if I liked it. I don't like it. All right. 151.25.
Okay, this is MS. Okay,
We're
let's
on
see here.
MS.
Mm-hmm.
MS's energy has me wanting to move my body.
I feel that way too, like very fast, jittery.
Like, and I hear all the music in my head. I'm like dancing and shaking.
Oh, I pulled the 9 of Cups. That's wishes fulfilled.
I'm a beautiful soul. I am in alignment.
I have all cups that came out.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
we like that.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it has everything to do with self-love, right? So
That's
I've got
love starting fresh.
oh. Good. So I've got the 9 of Cups, which is the universe gifting you your desires, right? Choosing joy. This is you choosing joy and manifesting your dreams. It's also abundance and gratitude. So this is a beautiful wishes fulfilled card. It's a lovely, lovely energy. But right behind that was the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this is, I always think of this card as new love, but especially like beautiful self love, that agape love. And this is a card of, in the reverse, it's about needing to foster more self love, really understand what it means to love yourself and not seeking validation and acceptance and love from other people in order to feel that, in order to know your worth. So this is making sure you aren't also repressing your emotions. I know this person, she's probably not repressing her emotions, But this is also opening up to the possibility of love in places that you don't expect it, right? So needing to have your mind and heart open in new ways versus being very rigid in your thinking about how it needs to happen. I keep getting pulled back to self-love. Like, what is your practice of self-love, or knowing your worth and loving yourself rather than waiting for somebody to grant you your worth through the love that they give you. I also, my dog is barking, so that's interesting. I also got the 5 of Cups, which is disillusion, right? It's disappointment. It can be like things just not working out how you thought that they would, or you had expectations, and those are being dashed repeatedly. This could be wallowing in self pity. It could also signify a broken heart that needs healing. So it's, what are you chuckling at?
Sorry. Keep going. I'll fill you in when I'm
Okay. It's definitely this energy of like, meh, like I'm not excited about this, or I'm feeling really shitty about this. And being just disappointed in how things are working out. I feel like it has to do with this expectation of what you were hoping to get from somebody else to like fill whatever it is that you need for you. And Spirit's trying to tell you, like, the only way you can magnetize that to you is if you have such a love, like you come to that loving space for yourself and you reflect back out what it is people get to give you. So there's some lessons here about how you come to the wishes fulfilled has a lot to do with the love that you practice for yourself. So that's interesting.
I pulled 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So the first thing that I came across was just the number 7. The number 7 being a number of mastery and victory, and it's the number of soul development. And 7 explores silently to allow solutions to life's problems to emerge. They're natural leaders once they bloom, and 7 is a vibration of self-mastery because it has a strong sense of self-control. It also has a predisposition to repress feelings as if it constructs a protective wall around itself. However, once it gets acquainted with its inner gifts and surroundings, it overcomes its trepidation about going outside, and its appeal is revealed. 7 can master its mind and make effort appear effortless, which allows it to excel and be victorious. And it's the vibration of the visionary mystic who masters his inner and outer senses, resources, and skills. And it's spiritual, but not religious, which we've been talking about a lot, and a self-contained thinker. But what I was laughing at is, obviously this is not the traditional tarot, but it says 7 of Pentacles, a young farmer is depicted leaning on his hoe. And this and MS and I have been talking about farmers and stuff
And hoes?
like that. So, and hoes. In reverse, it says giving up easily or constantly worrying about money or career without acting, has skills but won't work. Discipline, focus, and consistent practical work is advised. So this is like getting into the routine and the habit of putting things together, organizing, executing, and bringing it.
I also, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, I always think about impatience too, because you're wanting to pick those fruits before they're ready. And so there's this energy of like, oh, let's get on with it already, when there's some work that has to be done, or there's maturation that has to happen before those fruits are ready. I also pulled a 7. So that's interesting. This one's a 7 of Swords though, which is it's air energy. Like, this is in your head. It's also a card of like, everybody thinks this is the scary card, right? Because it's this card of like deception or betrayal. This could be you deceiving yourself, right? It could be you like planting stories in your head about how things need to happen and then becoming very disappointed when they don't work out based on the story you've told in your head. They work out a different way. This could be trickery. It can be needing to be strategic, but it's also like this energy of what do I need to, like, look, he's gathering things, right? And walking away, looking over his back as he's leaving. It's about feeling like you need to protect yourself because you're worried about heartbreak, betrayal, loss, all that stuff. So be really thoughtful about how tentative you are about entering into all these cups of emotion, this love, these exchanges, and how you might actually be like closing yourself off subconsciously because of this need to protect yourself from betrayal. And I'm just going to go here. The stories that you tell yourself may be your way of self-protecting because you know how it'll work out then. And it keeps the situation untouchable for you. So you can keep longing for it, but you don't ever really have to engage with it fully, because that means if you do, you're absolutely vulnerable to what could happen. I hope that makes sense to you. It's something that I had to say. You're also forced to, to think about how you're balancing your life, like in making decisions. You have multiple priorities. You need to manage your time a little bit better. You need to figure out how you're leaking energy so that you don't feel so exhausted, because Spirit's telling you you need to rest and reflect on all of the stuff that's happening for you. This is a card of deep contemplation and meditation. Being really honest with yourself about all these things that are happening around you and to you or through you, and trying to piece together the real story as opposed to feeling disillusioned, right? So seeing through the illusion.
I got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse is going to be our low confidence or selfishness, our jealousy. It's that opposite of confidence, opposite of feeling embodied, right? So whatever that's tied to, this connection comes with some karmic lessons. So lessons with self-confidence with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then the next one, everything you're just saying, self-love, baby. Prioritize deep love for the magical bitch you are. Self-love.
Dude.
That came out with the 9 of Wands in reverse.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Our 9 of Wands in reverse is our rigidity, refusing to compromise, being like stubborn in
your ideals,
unwilling to move and shift, right? And then we got the Justice card for balance, right? Let's see which one comes out with that. So some connections aren't meant to be forever. Bottom of the deck, though, 3 of Swords with this isn't done yet. So there's still more lessons tied into this, which is okay.
I got let that shit go. I also got red flags.
Let that shit go. And this person literally just got their pipes checked because there was some shit.
There was shit stuck.
There was shit backed up and coming up from the ground.
Oh, gross. Gotta let that shit go. Okay, let me pull a Universe Has Your Back card for her.
This is way more fun than the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. And it's here in my town. And I'm like, I'll just stay inside the house and away from all the traffic.
I'm just here to watch the Usher concert. I don't
even care. But
just kidding. Okay.
She got the moth, which is interesting because there's been some very interesting things with her father that has come through regarding a moth coming in and like going straight to her altar, and some really interesting things. But the Desire card.
That's cool.
Very cool.
I
posted on my story earlier too that there was, I think, someone's father coming through already, because I got some random notification from Martin Scorsese's new film called
Hello Down There or something.
What did it say?
It was Hello
Down There, directed by Martin Scorsese. Which it's also interesting. My sister just texted me right now about my grandmother contacting her. So maybe you also have a grandmother that wants to come through and say hello. because it's my Filipino grandmother. Vibration.
Mhm.
Someone else got that.
Yep, that just the person right before her. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness.
Ooh.
Mhm. And then here we go. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love.
I let go of the shadow of the past. Say it again.
I let go of the
Or show it
shadow
again.
of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love.
Nice. Okay.
There's something around expectations, like having expectations and then like silent expectations and then being let down because of that.
I got the King of Swords in reverse. So maybe the letdown is the lack of communication, the lack of
Emotional
power.
attachment. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was the King of Swords.
In
I
reverse.
just pulled the King of Swords. Yeah. Wild.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Eight of Cups in reverse. This one is some sort of stagnation. This is about accepting less.
Mm.
So do not accept less, especially with the emotional fulfillment.
Yeah.
There's avoidance and fear of change also.
Yeah. It feels like it's a self-protective measure, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All
What
right.
else?
So that was MS. Do you have anything?
Nope, I'm good. So
Okay.
now we have NK.
20642. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. NK.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I got 3 cards in reverse for her.
I am loving myself. Ooh, this one popped out. You got 2 of the same card. I am loving myself.
Wow. Okay,
So,
that's interesting because I maybe not maybe, it's gonna be relevant for her, but I got death, like a death card and rebirth in the reverse. So this is like, yeah, clinging to the past and resisting change or fear of change. And I don't think that's normally an issue for this person, but this could be like sentimental attachments or forces of destruction that are at work in your life right now because you need to create from a new space. Um, this could be you mourning the loss of like an old version of you, but
yeah,
this is definitely transformation, and it
this
could be resisting
with
transformation.
the 2 I am loving myself coming out, I feel like that's higher self coming through screaming at you to love yourself,
Mhm.
screaming at you to take care of yourself better. Um like a resounding like this is what needs to happen.
Mhm.
Um And that's the whole theme, like, you have to put your mask on, your oxygen on before you can help anybody else and be as effective.
Mhm.
Like, if you can't breathe, how are you gonna help someone else breathe?
Mhm. So something's
I
happening
mean,
with
it's possible.
conflict, right? So I feel like maybe this isn't you at conflict with yourself, but this is also an opportunity to cooperate. This could be like in group fighting, some kind of conflict that's come up that's forcing you to actually reevaluate how you approach life or who this version of you is, and perhaps the way you used to handle things versus like how you need to handle them now. This is also being overly competitive. This person's an Aries, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I was trying to remember. So this is not wanting to follow the rules, and this might be causing you some kind of like discomfort in how you're moving forward and finding solutions and loving yourself through this process of like, oh wow, I'm deeply deeply uncomfortable with how things are going right now. And I also got the wheel in reverse. So two major arcanas, both in reverse. This is feeling like you need to relinquish control. This is a need to surrender to your process because you don't have hands on the wheel right now, right? Like this is Jesus take the wheel moment, right? And you've got to actually allow the universe to take you where you need to go and move through the down where the up is coming afterward. So this is inevitable change for you. This death and rebirth is coming for you, and it's being set up through some kind of like issue of conflict that's making you reevaluate yourself and how you handle things. And it could feel like an unexpected setback, but it's actually rebirth for you. That is the 9 of swords, right?
9 of swords in reverse. So, although it is we've got I'm recovering from my traumas, this is a recovery card.
Mhm.
But this is also facing life and, like, learning to heal, learning to cope with things, finding
Mhm.
help, getting through any kind of thoughts of shame or guilt that are attached to where you're at right now or what you're recovering from. She said she's already sobbing. I love you.
Oh. 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 You
Yeah,
sending you
you can see their live comments if you click the comments box on the right.
uh oh. Oh, I don't have that option. Oh yeah, I do. Ah, there it is. It didn't want to work at first. Okay. So I'm sending you lots of Reiki. You're fully supported. I also
Mhm.
got the 2 of Wands card. So you are like, you're looking out on the horizon. So you're longing for like something new and you're planning, but this is also making decisions and discovering who you are. You could actually be going on a trip and it'll be really good for your energy to just be in a new place for a little while. You're also supposed to be patient. So the temperance card, this is balance. This is feeling harmony. It's moderation, it's patience, 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 right? When you're mixing energies, it's being sensible, it's having purpose, finding meaning. So when you're going through this, as you're going through it, ask yourself, what is this teaching me about me? What is this showing me about myself that I need to understand right now? Because it's a big lesson for you. And then
I
I
got
also,
oh,
oh, go
sorry.
ahead. I
I
got
was gonna say I pulled another 9.
another 9. So it's like
Another
coming
9.
to an end of a cycle. So that is the wounded warrior. That's like being resilient and pushing through this
Not
and
stand. Yeah, this is your grit, your resilience.
mhm,
And then I was looking up the number 9 in here, fulfillment, completion, culmination of all the other numbers. 9 is the last of the primary numbers and symbolizes completion and fulfillment because it incorporates all other vibrations. There's no limit to what it may accomplish. However, for its potential to be realized, it must accept what its essence is. It is the culmination of all of its experiences.
mhm. Damn, girl, you're evolving.
Damn.
I also got the 4 of Pentacles. So he's protecting his heart chakra right there. He's also holding on to what's his. Being conservative with his energy right now. It's also the fear of scarcity. So this could be a scarcity of like energy, money, love, feeling very fragile right now and needing to have a sense of control. So you have to let go. Remember, like, my Jesus, take the wheel. Like, you're not in control. You've got to allow this to unfold. But this is all you want to do is like hang on. So you're really challenged to surrender to this and allow things to unfold for you and show you how you get to grow through this. You got this. I'm going to laugh if this is the surrender and allow card. It's not. Is this what you really want? Right? So be honest with yourself about what you're entertaining right now and what you're inviting in your life, because you are in a process of rebirth.
Breath of the cosmos. Remember to breathe. Micromanaging the universe.
Also got time to go. So whatever you're getting up and leaving from, it's okay. Like, you're supported in this evolution. I also got what the fuck you waiting for. Okay. So it's definitely time to go.
Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Here, it's interesting. You got a Cosmo card and a stars card, where it's like that feeling of like, this earth shit is hard. I just want to star bathing. Another star card. Activation, transmission.
I have a lot that want to fly out. Okay, I got refocus. Okay.
What's the image on there?
It's a girl riding on a horse through cornfields, maybe. I also got third party. And so this actually feels like it's more of a collaborative thing, where you may have to look to a third party as sound advice or just for fresh ideas. When people say third party, they always think like, oh, infidelity or something like that. I don't get that at all.
No. It could just mean that extra person that's got their business all up in yours and causing problems and stirring shit up. And whatever this is that you're going through, though, it says surrender, dark night of the soul.
Damn.
So what's interesting, these two images, they look similar to me in terms of the design.
Yeah,
the other one is enter your vortex. So this is realigning you with infinite abundance.
I like that. I'll take that.
Because then aligning with infinite abundance leads to this card, 9-9, unification, aligning with abundance. So my dear, 2 cards aligning with abundance. But you have to go through the fucking spin cycle.
Ooh,
you got to go through the wash first.
That death and rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me the spin cycle.
Yep. So this is activating expansive growth for you.
I pulled the King of Wands, which is passion, forward movement, action, conviction, all of those things that get the job done. So you get to embody, well, and you're in Aries. So maybe you're the King of Wands here. Some BDE, some big D energy.
We love that around here. It's our favorite.
It's my favorite. Hopefully she laughs at that.
There is some sort of disharmony in the home, though. So 4 of Wands in reverse. So this is there's some, whatever this conflict is, it's causing within the home what I feel stress, tension, unnecessary tension, like unspoken things, or even if they're spoken, they're not received well, or the communication is like choppy, or somebody being hugely defensive when you're like, I'm not even trying to like, it's not what I'm trying to say.
I get that too. The communication is a little bit off.
Yeah, imbalanced. Maybe one feels like they're doing more or less than the other, or things are being counted. Like I'm keeping track, I'm keeping score. And you're like, we all fucking live here, bro. We all fucking live here.
Bro. Take a
Yeah,
seat.
2 of Cups in reverse.
Damn.
Something. 2 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse.
Communication. Communication is key.
So is comprehension, though.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
Yep. I got happiness is my birthright. Okay. And then, oh gosh, I can't pick it up off my table. Here we go. I honor how I want to feel. So this is you manifesting your way forward based on how you want to feel. Okay.
All right.
You
So that was
got
for
this.
MK. We love you.
Yeah, you got this. Sending you Reiki.
Next, we have
SK.
SK. So let me get the timestamp 220.
Just saw the lovers. Oh, you're so welcome. Oh,
I'm glad that helped.
yeah.
Right, SK.
SK's reading starting at 2/20/20. So 222. Ooh, Page of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, my girl. Here we go. Diving in. I got you're diving in too, huh? I got Page of Cups in reverse. So that is immature energy around emotion. This could be someone in your life. It could just be like how you're feeling about certain things. I like this card because it's got a flying pig on it, right? So when pigs fly kind of thing. Page of Cups in reverse is missing the signs, not seeing things for how they are, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions. This is blocked creativity. This is somebody who's like super immature in their emotions or their ability to relate in a loving way. So take that for how it is and where it's represented in your life. But I also have this 9 of Swords energy. So this is being very much in your head. It's like the nightmare in your head card, right? You're not sleeping, or you're worried, or you have a lot of anxiety about something, a lot of thoughts or stories running through your head. It could be like the grief of having those thoughts in your head.
We just passed 22222 with 2 viewers.
Right on. Here we go.
All the 2s.
So
I'll definitely look up the number 2.
That is depression, anxiety. It's an opportunity to find courage to do what you need to do, needing to focus on safety and other things that are going well in your life. So like, what are the stories that are replaying in your head, and how are you focusing your energy to move through it? Also got the Judgment card in reverse. So I can't remember the sign that one is for, but the Judgment card in reverse is really about self-doubt, being unsure of things, hiding behind a mask or some kind of like story or half truth, not being very honest with yourself about something, or a need to let go of some kind of shadow aspect of your story. Denying yourself and your loved ones the experience of your true nature, of your essence. So this is about being really authentically you, or being like holding yourself back from being that authentic version of you, which I feel like is going to resonate for you given your situation. I also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. He is fast moving energy, can kind of be a dick. Like he comes in, he leaves. It's not always that way. This could be unfocused, scattered energy. It could be being impatient, acting too quickly, being impulsive, feeling held back by frustrating circumstances. And I think that's what's probably most relevant for you is that how do you feel held back, or how is life stalled out based on the energy that you're contending with right now. This is also unpredictability. So some a soup of emotions here, a soup of circumstances. That's a lot of air energy with some immature emotional energy that's happening for you. Okay, you take it away, Mia.
All right. So I am recovering from my traumas.
Wow, that's come up for like 5 people.
I am loved. I'm healing from the past. Bottom of the deck, blank slate, blank card.
Ooh.
Okay, here's what we got. Star family, you're part of a team in souls. Call in support. Okay, so that came out with recovering from traumas. Star ancestors, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. So it's like call in your team, your energetic team, your spiritual team, and realizing like you have literally like all the wisdom at your fingertips. You don't have to
Yeah.
look to anybody else for that. Perspective, zoom out, find the common ground. None of this matters. Bottom of the deck, water your garden, rest, tenderness, body care. Body care.
Mhm.
And you take care of your body before your body forces you to take care of it. I did pull these 5-5 breakthrough. So this is you processing karmic debris, getting through all kinds of blocks, but look to getting through the other side. 11-11, I am enough.
Oh.
Let go of expectations.
Mm.
7-7, rebirth. Personal freedom unleashed.
Wow. Being
Bottom of
authentically
the deck.
you.
Bottom of the deck is feminine twin, and this is activating your higher self.
That's beautiful.
So this all tells a story to me, too. The breakthrough, finding the worthiness of being enough, this
Mhm.
leading to the personal freedom that's unleashed to activate the higher self, to tap into that feminine side of receptivity and receiving and creating, birthing projects, birthing life.
Ugh, wait till you see these.
Okay.
So I pulled the 4 of Swords in reverse. This is exhaustion. It's burnout. It's deep needing to be in deep contemplation, feeling very stagnant, feeling very stressed and restless. So you're tired. You're tired, like
Yeah.
soul tired.
Tired, hungry, like
Yeah. This
needing.
also the 6 of Cups in reverse. So that's usually indicative of the past. Like it could be like soulmate past, that past life stuff, but this is living in the past. It's the need to forgive, or lacking in playfulness and lightheartedness. So things are just heavy right now. Energetically, things feel heavy.
Got the clarity card.
This could also be leaving home. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So that is self-worth again, right? So you're hustling, you're trying to like make ends meet, not money-wise, but you also do hustle money-wise, but this is about like energetically can't make
Mhm.
like ends meet. You're just so tired.
Microcosm. So we're looking at the big picture, right?
Micro is small.
I
Microcosm is
always
small.
get those backwards. Okay.
Macro is big.
So details. I
That's
know.
okay.
I
You're a
always get that.
photographer. Like, when you think macro lens, you're thinking the lens that makes small
Oh,
things
that's
big.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're right. Macro lens.
Yep. But, like, a
You're absolutely
microcosm
right.
is something very tiny.
Macro, I am definitely putting on to get zoomed in detail,
Of
clarity.
of the tiny, yeah. Yep.
And this person is a
So,
photographer.
She is. But this idea, this understanding of like self-worth, it came out attached to the Ace of Cups,
Listen. You gotta
which,
listen to your heart.
yep, Ace of Cups is
Listen.
about love. This is about self-love, agape. You'll be given a gift from the universe, like how amazing you
Bottom
are.
of the deck. Look at the colors the same. Yellows,
Boundaries. Yep.
boundaries.
Hummingbird is about
Hummingbird.
playfulness, lightness.
Boundaries.
Girl, okay. What else? Whew. Now is the time.
It's funny, we both pulled the same deck.
Fuck yes. Are you using that one too?
Yeah. Open up and receive.
We need to print these. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get them made into the mini decks.
Okay.
Toxic shit, boo.
Oh, and forgiving the past is key to moving forward.
Let's see if there's anything else.
Pause, take a step back, and let this situation breathe.
What are you resisting?
Okay, I'm going to pull a Universe Has Your Back card. Oh, 2 came out. Oh, interesting. One that we've had already. So I've got the presence of love will always cast out fear. And then my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost.
Dang.
I know. That one came up a couple readings ago.
Beautiful.
All right. So, SK.
SK.
Damn.
All right. Anything else? And these were okay. So that was the last of the pre ones. Now we have 2 that got added on to the very
Yep.
end. There was a mistake with I had accidentally put the wrong email with the spell and blah blah blah. So I was like, just we'll read it for her. I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we have
so
RW.
Hold on. You said it was RW.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's our only R, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. It is.
Okay, so 232.
Oh, just ripped my earbud out of my ear. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, that fell out.
Yeah.
I am learning to trust others. Ah, dang.
What was that?
Big old chunk. I am loved. So we got I am learning to trust others with I am loved.
Yeah.
Are you doubting that? Are you doubting that someone's words align?
There's been a little heartbreak in this situation. I pulled the Star, which is a card of healing. This is expectations being fulfilled, wishes granted. So this is healing after traumatic events. So the universe is supporting you in your healing. And this is renewed hope. So feeling like you're on the right path. I also pulled the Devil, in reverse, though. So this is soulmate energy, typically, usually feeling bound to someone, but this is release. It's freedom from addiction. It's being on the cusp of a breakthrough. So there's some, you're healing, and there's some breakthroughs to be expected, and you're healing. This can feel like liberation, but in your case, I feel like you're waiting for that to feel like liberation. Um, and also a need to take responsibility for your part in relationships, which I feel like you do. But also realizing that you're giving your power away in certain situations and feeling helpless. So this is that devil energy in that situation for you, feeling helpless.
We got soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. That was the learning to trust others. With I am learning to trust others. You got with I am loved, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, and inspired ideas.
I love that card. I also pulled the Page of Cups, which is about creativity, but this is also magic and synchronicity and unexpected trajectories. So like expect some new things to happen for you that will feel very light and bring creativity and happiness to you.
And sweetness to your life. That's Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life.
Make love.
So surrender. Let yourself enjoy it.
Well, and allow happiness to enter. Be open to how that can. I got the 8 of Wands. It's very fast moving energy. So that could be rapid action movement. It could be communication coming in quickly. It's fast change. So something's on the precipice of changing for you and manifesting very quickly. I also pulled the Knight of Wands, but in reverse, right? So that's passionate energy, but it could be a project of yours. It also could be like the Knight of Wands in reverse. And it could be like delays. It could feel like frustration or anger. It can be scattered energy. It also could be somebody who's not being very nice, right? Like manipulating a little bit. But at the end of this, I got the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever you're moving through, like as you're moving through this, you come out on the other side with something very stable and abundant, and you feel solid on your 2 feet, and it's very long-term success oriented. You just have to move your way through all of this, the healing that's happening.
I pulled 3 cards, and all 3 of them have the numbers 2 at the top.
Oh, how funny.
I'm about to look up the number 2, but this is Voyager's Journey, Past Life Healing. 2, remember your identity. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
The water boy.
I know. Those of us who grew up with that, it's like you just can't say those words without thinking of
the water boy.
2, spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. And what's interesting, bottom of the deck is a mirror reflections card, which still tells me of the 2. The two things. So go ahead, do what you're gonna do. I was gonna look up the number 2.
Oh, okay. Pressure's on.
Oh wait, I found it. Because I actually put a bookmark for later.
Nice.
Look at that, planning ahead. The number 2 is duality and collaboration. The ace has split itself into 2 opposing aspects of the self. They must come together or reunite to bring balance and harmony, creating a new outcome to this collaboration. Thus, 2 is associated with opposites, day and night, sun and moon, revealed and hidden, material and spirit, masculine and feminine, container and content, form and essence, logic and intuition, process and creativity, fixed and fluid, and so on. The result of the number 2 united is indicated in the minor cards that follow in each suit, such as balance or potential unfulfilled. So, balance.
I got surrender. Okay, surrendering to all of this. Focusing on your inner child. So, how is this situation showing you where you get to heal? I also got fresh start, and I kind of feel this like with that Page of Cups energy anyway, that there's some kind of offer coming in that you don't anticipate or you aren't anticipating. So it's going to offer you some kind of fresh start in the way that you're feeling or thinking or even vibrating through this. Just be open. Like, don't poo-poo it right away. Just be open to what it can bring you. It could just bring lightness for
it.
you.
Was that was
Yeah,
a nice
don't
way of saying don't shit on it.
Don't like immediately rule it out. I also got the Four of Wands, which is a very celebratory card. It's about stability in the home. Yeah, love can't come in if your heart isn't open. I realize it may feel very soon, given the situation, but don't close everything down. Like, allow something to come in so it can give you some perspective about everything.
Fall in love with your life. You'll draw on your soul family when you do.
Also got the Page of Swords. So that's somebody bringing you a message. It's a new idea. Somebody keeping an eye on you.
Something coming in.
Yeah.
That's going to stir up
Someone's had their
feelings of some sort.
Someone has had their eye on you. They've been watching you.
Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may look different than you expected.
Damn, girl. Damn, girl.
Not. No.
I also got the Ten of Swords. You're completing a cycle here. So just be open to how that completion happens and what can happen as you do complete it.
Again, another number 2. 2 of Swords.
2 of Swords.
Got her heart crossed off, her eyes closed. She's not looking.
Needing to make decisions. Yep. Okay, I'm going to pull a universe has
that number 2 is highly significant for you, my dear.
Oh my goodness. They all flew out. Oh my gosh. There's like a bazillion here.
Oh my gosh.
I know. You hear my Wisconsin coming out. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I always think of like Bobby's World, even though that's not Wisconsin. It's like Minnesota.
It's close enough. We sound similar.
Minnesota.
Okay, so there is a stream of love supporting my dreams.
Acceptance.
My vibes speak louder than my words.
Empathy.
Empathy. The turtle.
Just pulling with what you're pulling with and seeing.
Oh, I'm done pulling those. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last one then. Truth.
Okay. Yeah, something fast. Okay. Something's going to come in unexpectedly. So just be open. And it's going to provide healing for you. It doesn't mean you're like moving on and you're not caring about what has happened. It just means it's offering you an opportunity to heal.
Sometimes there are people and situations and friends and people and connections that come through, and I always say, like, for whatever reason and for however long, and sometimes they're there just to kind of bring a breath of fresh air and bring a little shift in perspective, or to bring some excitement into our lives, just to show us the possibility that like life goes on and there's other things and other people, and our world isn't closed down to, whatever. All right. Anything
All right.
else?
Nope. I'm good. I'm finished. Boundaries, bitch.
Oh, whoops. And look, I misspelled current on that one.
I didn't even notice. Okay.
Sorry. Last one.
I think that's my last one. L.
This one is L.
Wow, I got the devil in reverse again, so that's interesting. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Devil in reverse.
Oh, this one is 244. Hold on.
Ooh, just got I got the shivers.
Yeah, I got cold. Like my feet got cold. Cold feet. What is L getting cold feet over? Ah.
Your video is also freezing, which is so funny. You
So her
froze in your face.
energy is frozen.
Yeah,
That song
frozen.
Let It Go came through twice yesterday.
Oh, how
Let it
funny.
go.
Let it go.
Let it go. I'm late. Can't hold it back. I hate that song. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, the cold never mattered anyway, or whatever. Can't
I
matter.
am prosperous. Are you getting cold feet in terms of moving on or forward with career or something that could affect that?
Stability.
Maybe? There's something too about because I am safe just fell out, but there was an I am protected card that also fell out earlier while I was shuffling.
Interesting.
So meaning safe to move forward, protected in the choices that you need to make. What's meant for you in this lifetime, it's not going to pass you by. And so don't ever worry about like, is it the right or the wrong? It's like, it's just a choice. Right. Okay. Let's see what this is about.
Well, I've got the devil in reverse. So this is release or freedom from some kind of a burden or addiction. This is also liberation, but it can be like realizing how you've been giving your power away to something or to someone and breaking free, breaking the chains. I do have the 10 of Swords here, which is completion of cycles. She's actually walking away from something. This is very much energy of, it can be negativity. But this is like you're completing a painful cycle. Like it's an ending to a painful cycle or something that felt very heavy for you. And maybe you felt like you were just betrayed or stabbed in the back or in some way metaphorically. But this is about finding hope. Like she's looking to the horizon and the light on the horizon. So she's moving away from something that felt very heavy. And maybe it was full of conflict.
Too. 8 of Wands.
Yeah. Okay. So
fire.
This is 5 of Wands, right? So a lot of competition. This can be conflict, navigating conflict. It's energy that I feel like you just were done with the shit. Like, I'm done with this. I'm over it. I'm moving forward. And you realized like how it just wasn't serving you and how you perhaps were feeding into the perpetuation of the cycle. So this is conflict. It's also ambition and challenge, but it didn't necessarily feel like it was pushing you to excel. It felt like it was more chaos than anything. So you were trying to convert that energy to be useful, but you're finding like it's easier to just exit stage left and look to other horizons. I feel like it had you feeling kind of stuck too, though. So this is the travel cards. You feeling kind of stuck or afraid to move forward, but you're at that point where you have to.
Yeah. There's going to be, like I said, with the 8 of Wands, there's going to be a quick change that needs to happen just to get things to move along. Hanged Man is out here, and Hanged Man is about waiting and either the lack of direction or a perspective shift on something. Strength card comes in. This is Leo energy. This is our confidence and then self-confidence boosting, feeling strong, resilient. What else?
It's like trusting yourself. Yeah.
Hugely, right? Bravery, compassionate to yourself. And then bottom of the deck, I got the 6 of Cups in reverse. And 6 of Cups is a stuck in the past card. This is like leaving home and finding independence. This is that period of like transitioning to move forward.
Mhm. I got the High Priestess in reverse, and that is a card of just you're not paying attention to your intuition, or you're not trusting it, or there's some kind of secret that's hidden away.
Yeah, some sort of confusion.
Yeah, or just being really disconnected from your intuition, not trusting your gut instincts. So paying attention to that. And then also I got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which is it's about impatience. It's wanting to harvest the fruits of your labor before they're ripe yet. And feeling really distracted and scattered and lacking a long-term vision. I feel like this whole situation was preventing you from actually being able to plan and carry out the things that you wanted to do because your energy just was so scattered in the chaos, or trying to like manage the chaos. I have no idea what this is about, but yeah, limited vision. Like it prevented you from having a big enough vision for your way forward. You weren't dreaming big enough because of the limiting factors of the situation. And now you're closing out that cycle.
This is like the third time I've pulled this today. So there's some sort of being homesickness, longing, yearning, homesick for whatever the idea of home is for you, whether it's physical.
Patience. Well, it could be like coming home to yourself and being just,
or a literal home.
yeah.
Literally moving. Your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability.
That one's come up before too. You get to dream big. Like dream big. You get to create your reality. I feel like you've limited yourself in what you think is possible, or because of like practicality or what other people say is useful, or whatever expectations exist. Like you're just thinking so small about your potential when really you need to be dreaming way bigger.
And I don't know if this is weird because I got like, I don't know if there's a person that's spirit side coming through to deliver this message because I felt like a woman, but this came through. I'm sorry. Uprooting, righting past wrongs. That was weird. So I don't know
what that's about,
where that came from. But what's interesting is with all these signs for being homesick, moving, and we keep talking about this home and this house and this home, right? So whether it's like physical or just when I see the uprooting, it's like that family uprooting and moving also is what I feel like, or not feeling like fully able to establish roots, get grounded in to that way. Bottom of the deck, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, not yours to carry.
Let it go.
So maybe those two are tied in if there is some sort of like heaviness tied into, like I said, there was a feminine energy that like just came in all of a sudden. I was like, unless that's higher self screaming at her, like forgive herself. But that was weird.
I got action. So something's going to be happening, forward movement, and the timing of summer. So something big may be happening transition wise. I also got the answer is yes. So whatever you've been contemplating, the answer is yes. And these two came out together, divine feminine and divine masculine. Oh my gosh, I can't. There we go.
Ooh, interesting.
So those are big energies.
There is something about belonging and feeling at home somewhere. I'm telling you.
I believe you.
I know. With transcend.
Maybe it's finding
It's a dream catcher. That's interesting.
Yeah, dreaming big enough. Also, this love defies explanation. So
motivate.
Whatever.
Maybe there's somebody that's motivating you to do better and be better in life, and that you can motivate them.
It's also
for
about
yourself.
dreaming bigger.
Whoa.
So we're
Right.
don't settle,
Whoa
ask
with
the
that.
universe for what you truly want.
I'll have to go get those. Those are 2 cards that fell.
Did they fly?
They flew like all the way over there. Okay, hold on. Let me go get them because
She's got because we know you have to read them.
I know that those are messages.
They are.
I know how it works by now.
You're like, Spirit, why can't you throw them closer? Do you have to throw them?
So it was the 3 that I just pulled too. So yeah, it was literally just the 3 that I just pulled that went flying. But it did knock off the King of Swords.
Interesting. It's like I got the Empress in reverse. So that is energy about lacking confidence and needing to take care of yourself. I also got the Moon.
Not feeling seen, not feeling recognized. 6 of Wands in reverse.
The Moon is
you got Moon?
Got the Moon. That's a card of intuition. It's hidden agendas, secrets, like information waiting to be revealed. So that's going to be happening. Tapping into your intuition.
Yep. And pulling that fire out. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag.
Someone's got a wand for you. King of
Leadership, vision, big picture thinking, optimistic. Whether it's a person or this is within you.
Pull a universe has your back card. My fearless freedom lights up the world.
I love that.
The universe works fast when I'm having fun. Let it go.
So where are you not being completely honest with yourself? Or where do you think that someone is not being completely honest with you? I always say this with myself, though, because we're mirroring other people anyway. So where are you not being raw, real, and like holding yourself accountable to what you want? What are these big visions, big dreams that you want? And how you're going to get there?
You've become very pixelated.
Oh, if you have to force it, it's not for you.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think we're at the end anyways.
Yeah, you're like
weird.
I think it could be like
well, I guess
a
that's
connection
that then.
thing.
So that could be a sign too that a connection could be coming to an end.
Or just it's fuzzy.
Yep. Can you hear me okay though?
I can.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was for L. That's it. Those are 3 hours of readings.
Holy crap.
Holy shit.
We loved it, you guys.
Yep. So this is always fun. We definitely, hold on. Let me put this little there. Check us out, soulsandstardust.com. You could book 30-minute, 60-minute readings. You can do a group reading. So if you want to do like group mediumship, group intuition, you have a bunch of girlfriends, you want to get together and do a Zoom call. We can jump on and do little virtual sleepovers with you. Right? How fun.
I know.
You guys do the girls group and we'll jump on the Zoom and do all the kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Cool
so
cards
fun.
for you all. We also have a retreat coming up in Vegas in April. We'll get more information on that. So definitely go to the website and subscribe to the newsletter for updates there. Sorry about the confusion with the links and payment info.
Yeah. We were.
I'm doing 10 things at once and I'm trying to streamline and make everything easier for everybody, but also us.
Well, and we hadn't figured out how to like dual be on YouTube at the same time. So it was troubleshooting.
This was fun. I actually liked this doing it this way with being able to put whose reading is up next and all of that. So that maybe that'll help people also, if you end up watching through everybody's, because I feel like
Yeah,
even though it's not for you, there's still little
messages.
nuggets of wisdom inside for there. So, we love you. Hope you enjoyed this, Shannon. I love you,
I love you.
and we will see you guys soon. And I'll get more dates posted for our
Yes.
next one, and then you guys can pre-register, and you don't have to wait till the day of, and it won't be so
Yeah.
chaotic and busy. So, all right,
We love you.
love you. Bye.
Bye.